All right, let's go ahead and talk about elimination now. Remember, for elimination, something should eliminate when we add the two equations together. We're just going to do the easy version where it's already set up and something's going to eliminate as soon as we add it together. We talked about one where you would subtract the equations or multiply by -1. We talked about other ones where you'd have to multiply by 2 or 3 or whatever. Excuse me. Today we're just going to focus on the very basics just to jog your memory on it. Just to remember it just a little bit more for the future. So 3x plus -6x gives us -3x. 3 minus 3y is 0. Make sure it's 0. Don't just start crossing stuff out willy-nilly. And then -9 plus 0 is -9. Divided by -3 on both sides, and x is 3. Or we want to find both x and y, so we're going to substitute into either equation. I'll choose the top one, so 3 times x. We found x 3, so I put 3 in for x. Minus 3y equals -9. 9 minus 3y equals -9. Subtract 9 on both sides. -3y equals -18. Undo multiplication with division. And y equals 6. So you have 3, 6. Please list your answer as an ordered pair. Again, it's already set up. Something going to eliminate. In harder problems, you would need to verify that it's going to eliminate, but it will for you today. -3x 0 equals 9. Divide by -3 on both sides. And x is -3. I'll choose the bottom one this time. -3 minus 5y equals -2. Solve for y. -3 is the same thing as a +3. -1 times -3 is +3. So I'm going to subtract 3 on both sides, which gives us -5y equal to -5. Undo multiplication with division. Y equals 1, so we've got -3, 1. List your answer as an ordered pair. Looks like something's going to eliminate here. So we have 7x equals -7. Undo multiplication with division. X is -1. Substitute back either equation. I'm going to choose the bottom one again. Minus 2y equals 3. So we have -3 minus 2y equals 3. If I add 3 to both sides of the equation, I get 0 here. And that gives me -2y equals 6. Undo multiplication with division. Y equals -3. -1, -3. List your answer as an ordered pair. Looks like this eliminates, so I've got 5y equals 10. Undo multiplication with division. Y equals 2. Now that I have y, substitute y back into either equation. I'm going to do the bottom one. 4x plus 2y equals 4. Except we're going to take y and put it in 2. So 4x plus 4 equals 4. Undo addition with subtraction. Undo multiplication with division. X equals 0. So you have 0, 2. Last one for elimination. Might be a good idea to pause the video at this time and try it on your own. So the first step is to verify what's eliminating. This eliminates. So I've got 5y equals 5. Undo multiplication with division. Y equals 1. Not done yet. Negative 6x plus 1 equals 1. Subtract 1 on both sides. Negative 6x equals 0. Divide by negative 6, x equals 0. Remember, we can always check our answer. We have 0, comma 1. That should make the statements true up top. So that means negative 6 times 0 plus 1 should equal 1. And 6 times 0 plus 4 times 1 should equal 4. Well, 0 plus 4 equals 4. And 1, 0 plus 1 equals 1. So we're good to go. Finish up with substitution here. So again, I'm going to give you the easier ones where it's already solved for the variable. In order to use substitution, you either have to have the equation solved for x or solved for y and then substitute. This time it's solved for y. All 5 will be solved for y, so we're going to substitute for y. So I've got 8x plus 2 times y. What have we decided y is? Well, negative 4x plus 5. And then that equals 5. So I wrote the same equation again. And instead of having y here, we wrote this. Well, not that, but this. Okay. Go ahead and solve for x. So we've got 8x plus negative 6x plus 10 equals 5. 2x plus 10 equals 5. Undo addition with subtraction. Two times 4 is not 6, ladies and gentlemen. It just isn't. So what's that? Negative 8x, which gives us 10 equals 5. Is 10 equal 5? No. No, it is not. Therefore, we need to say that it is no solution because it is not a true statement. X's got eliminated. Well, or X's got eliminated. Y's were eliminated. I have no other variables. And I ended up with a not true statement. Therefore, it is no solution. If we said 5 equals 5, then we would have infinitely many solutions. Okay. This one's already solved for y, so substitute into the other equation. Negative 2x plus 7 times x minus 7 equals negative 9. Solve for x. Combine like terms. Negative 2x plus 7x is 5x. We're going to undo addition with, we're going to undo addition. Nope. We're going to undo subtraction with addition. 5x equals 40 divided by 5, and x is 8. Y equals 8 minus 7. All I did was take the x minus 7 and substitute 8 in for x because we just found x to be 8. Okay. X is 8 way down here corner. So we put 8 in as x. 8 minus 7 is 1. So that gives us 8, comma 1. top one is solved for y. So we're going to substitute negative 4x minus 7 times x plus 9 equals negative 19. Negative 4x minus 7x minus 63 equals negative 19. Combine like terms, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, x minus 63 equals negative 19. Add 63 on both sides. Negative 11x equals 63 minus 19. 44. Divide by negative 11 on both sides, and x equals negative 4. Still need to find what y is, so y equals x plus 9. You can choose either of those equations, doesn't matter, but the top one looks way easier to just put negative 4 in for x, and y is 5. So just negative 4 comma 5. We got two more problems to get to. Second equation here is y, so we're going to substitute that one into the top one. We're going to take y and put in negative 4x plus 9. And that equals 3. Okay, we put this part in for y. Why do you ask? I don't know. Plus 20x minus 45 equals 3. Combine like terms. Undo subtraction with addition. 24x equals 48. Divide by 24. X is 2. So y equals negative 4 times 2 plus 9. Again, the one that's solved for y is going to usually be the easier one. Substitute back 2 for substitute. You can do either one. You should get the same answer. It's just easier using the one where it's already solved for y. Put it back in. Negative 8 plus 9 is 1. So that's 2 comma 1. 2 minutes left. If you want to pause the video now and try this one on your own, that would be a good idea to make sure you have it before you start your homework. Negative 5x minus 3y. We know y is 7x plus 18. And that equals negative 2. So I got negative 5x minus 21x minus 18 times 3. Appears to be 54. Equals negative 2. Negative 26x minus 54 equals negative 2. Negative 26x equals 52 divided by negative 26. And x equals negative 2. Substitute back into that top one. That's y equals negative 14 plus 18. So y equals 4. Negative 2 comma 4. Thanks for good luck with your homework. I will see you tomorrow.